Hello, my name is DC. I'll be giving a match analysis for Zambia versus Comoros. And if you watch this game, anyway, let me get into this. Let me not even waste too much time. Just forgot to put it on mute. Cross comes in right. First contact, miss, and oh my goodness, I just didn't start from. All right, so at least he's there. By that I mean he's near the D, which is okay because that's where most of the goals can be recovered. If you're an attacker, you can recycle the ball, or if you're a defender, you can clear it out or start a counter. He misses it, right? But unfortunately, it's a 2-on-1, and everyone else is standing. He's run from here to here, and he's managed to defend him. Yet the people that are nearer are not even bothered to go and run when it's a 2v1 situation on their own player. Let's play. And what I do like, number 21, awareness. He's there to help the goalkeeper. He can see this. Look at that. Boom. That's a really good save. Really, really good save. I think it's even all right. Wrong throw in. This is Klingskangwa. I do like what he does here because you know what, sometimes you take a chance. Don't give people you take a chance because at this point he probably did the right thing. There was no one to pass to because most likely if he passed it here he would have pressured or the ball would have just been lost. Decides to take a shot and doesn't go where it was supposed to, but it happens. There are not many chances in this game. It was like I've said, disappointing. All right, so Bobo here goes, he takes him to the left. And now look at the box. Try to notice if anyone will make a move or run. Look at that. There's space in behind him. Is this Fashion? There's already a player behind him. He can easily come and occupy this position here, and he'll be okay. He decides to cross it that way, which I don't feel was the right way. And also, the cross is a bit lackluster. Really is. And the funny thing about this match is in the 90th plus minute, that's when people actually started to put in more crosses, which by people, I mean Zambia. They look like they wanted to win, but I think I'm going to go on a bit of a rant. I don't know how long it's going to last, but this cannot be the best we can produce. I refuse to believe that this is the best that Zambian football can produce. We were forcing things, and the fact that it was such a poor quality, sorry, it was such a poor quality game. People played as if they just didn't want to be there. The fact that Fashion Sakala lost the ball and was just walking. And the fact that he had the audacity to complain that he was being subbed off. He had every right to be subbed off. I'm surprised he wasn't subbed off earlier. He's the captain, the number 10. He's supposed to put in a much more better performance. Oh, sorry, this was parts on Daka. I was here. Anywho. He is the captain. He's supposed to lead by example. Lamek Banda and Fashion Sakala were both really terrible in this game. They weren't able to put in a cross. They were not able to do any of that. And it's very frustrating to see, especially if you're a taxpayer, because the deduction is made, and I'm sure a good amount of it goes towards the national team. And the fact that the national team's kit is very expensive, more expensive than a kit, a Manchester United kit. I know it might not be the first grade, but the fact that a United kit is much cheaper than a Zambian kit, and this is the type of performance they put in. No, 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 no. That should not be possible. It shouldn't. Because I used to think as if Grant was the problem, but there's so many problems. Not only on this, when I say this, I mean the pitch, but also infrastructure level. And by infrastructure, I mean FAS, the Football Association of Zambia. You cannot be telling me in the whole country this was our best team. People that cannot pick a pass, people that cannot make a run, people that cannot think for themselves. Even just trying to get a shot on target. How Patson Daka makes the squad, I don't know, because he had a period where he went almost a year without scoring a goal at Leicester, but yet he makes the starting lineup for Zambia. I don't think so. There's a player we have, Elia, and the other players we could play. I mean, it's so shocking. Sabobo, even though he came on in the second half, he contributed more positively than Lamek and Fashion Sakala did because with Lamek and Fashion Sakala, they tried to abuse their pace, but doesn't really end up anywhere. With Sabobo, he's more controlled and relaxed on the ball, and you can even see when he's playing, he doesn't try to force the dribble. If it's not there, he passes, but if it's there, he takes full advantage of it. Yeah, there's sometimes where he wants the ball too long, but he's really good on the ball. I mean, there are just so many problems. And also the coach himself. There was one statement that he made I didn't like, where he said that the Facebook coaches, or in Zambia, the lot of Facebook coaches, we should just shut up. At the end of the day, as long as the Facebook coaches pay this thing right here, as long as the Facebook coaches are paying this, as long as they are buying Zambian kits, as long as they use their own money to come and support, to come and provide support, as long as they contribute in any way or anyhow, they have every right to speak, and you will not silence their voices. If this is the best that you have, expect people to complain. Expect a lot of them to complain. And if it's fast, there are so many issues at hand. Stadiums that have not been built. Renovating Hero Stadium for more than 2 years. And that's just from what I've seen of photos. That is the turf, and that is the pitch, which is the turf. Everything is taking way too long to do. These three things here, not even three, four, there are much more, but I just prefer not to speak about it. That's a story for another day. And also the administration or the staff at FAS. These are all problems that need to be looked into, but I doubt if that will ever happen. Because there's no way this is the best that Zambia has to offer. I refuse to believe that. This has been a long rant, but I have been so disappointed. I came in this game with high hopes. This is Comoros. No disrespect to them, but we should play more attacking football against Comoros. We should not be hiding and I'm just feeling a different type of pain and frustration. Otherwise, improvements need to be made. And someone will say, be more positive. There was nothing positive about this game. There was nothing positive to take at hand. Nothing. Even the disallowed goal. Trust me, on another day, that would have been allowed. But even on the disallowed goal, the decision making of the goalkeeper, the two defenders that allowed someone to go in between them unmarked. So many problems. And I used to be so upset with Grant. Grant said we cannot make the World Cup. I was upset, but I understood what he said. Even if we're to qualify, there's nothing they would do. If you're failing to score against Comoros, what are you going to do against a country like Colombia? What are you going to do against a country like Canada, the USA? Even teams like Australia can beat us. Otherwise, this was a horrible match. If this is an advertisement for Zambian football, I'd rather not watch it. But we'll continue watching them even in the next game against Morocco. I have a feeling something bad will happen in that game, but we'll just watch because we have to critique and for the sake of just supporting the national team. Otherwise, what a disappointing match. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.